The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
Alright, so just so you're aware, I'll be the one coming to you this evening. There will be no moderator night this evening because tomorrow we would have the whole party thing going on, and I think we're going to do moderator night for that, right? So that way we can kind of keep that rolling. Nonetheless, I just wanted to know, because this whole thing is going on with Brodie and Angelina and Pamela. Is Brodie that much of a stud? Because basically the girls are fighting over Brodie right now, and I don't know. People keep making noise about Brodie, but the truth of the matter is the ladies them want a Brodie like a body. Let's go.
I mean, I find out that the job site was shut down, so I had to deal with that. It's putting us behind schedule. Payment at the office was due. I was behind on the rent payment because I was trying to make sure all the funds were in the account. And I mean, the reason why I was telling you about the business so forth, I had to give Ken another 10%.
For what? 10% for what?
He just gave me like a bridge loan, basically, to get the business over the hook so I can get everything straightened out with the accounts. But
I could have gone to the board and gotten you approved for that.
Well, you set it up so that Brodie has no money, so now him have to basically go somewhere else to get, things done. In other words, you've kind of cost yourself because you weren't forthright as to what you're trying to do. So we don't know if you could have gone to the board for that. If you could have gone to the board for that, why didn't you go to the board for that and tell Brodie you're going to the board for that? But all right.
If you would have just told me, I don't want you giving away your percentages. Oh, Brodie.
the problem is there's too much going on, and now this with Pam, like, I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear that you've been having so much trouble with the shutdowns and...
You're not sorry to hear this, Angelina. Stop it. Like, seriously. Why does she do this to act like she's doing whatever? That's why, listen to me, that's why Anthony better get from underneath Shayla's grass, because this will be his fate. It will be a woman consistently doing things to him. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about the Shayla character, and I said, this is who Shayla was. Consistently creating problems in people's lives. That's why O'Neill and her don't take tea. Contrary to what people believe.
things like that. So whatever you do, don't give away any more percentages.
And whatever you do, don't hold off the man's money anymore so he can get him money. Please?
Let's work that out. But this thing with Pam can be worked out. But I still say, I know that your first thing is throw money at it, but I say, don't throw money at it. Let's begin to take a look at what is really going on with this young lady. We don't really know her. I know you know her from, you're having fun, you're laying down, you're going places. I know you, you're generous. I haven't worn this necklace in years. Remember when you gave this to me? You are the kind of fella who's going to make sure that your lady has everything that she wants. You're spontaneous, you're loving, you're kind, that's just who you are. And when a young lady who does not have her own husband sees...
So she basically has manipulated him all this time. That's what it is, He buys something, she puts a sentiment behind it, and then just throw it on him each time, because she's always one step around the puzzle as far as Brodie's concerned. That's basically it. Brodie's just a good businessman, I guess, clearly, because he's made it this far. So you cannot not be a good businessman and not make it this far. Now, are you clownish about relationships? Possibly, just like Anthony, but you can't deny the mere fact that he's a businessman because he makes money.
The type of lifestyle that you have provided your family, she wants a part of that. She targeted you. That's really what has gone on. I know that it feels real to you. But all of a sudden she's pregnant?
Look, you know how to handle things. Listen, if I'm gonna have a child with her, I need to know her background, her family, where they are, why I haven't met anyone in her family, like what's going on with that. Especially if my child's gonna be a part of that family.
If that is your child, Brodie.
If it is, I need to know.
Well, you know what? I have some ideas. And I'm glad that you said that because I actually made a phone call and I'm waiting I'm waiting on a return call. So I'll be able to hopefully furnish you with that type of information sooner than later, because we've got to make sure that we're well protected.
You know what? I'm watching this storyline, and I keep saying this storyline seems to run concurrent to the Amber Dalton storyline, because I'm watching how Angelina deals with this child that she's trying to, in her mind, cover up or to do something for. I'm watching how she deals with this, because maybe this can give me some inkling into what is really and truly going on with Kai and Anthony and Shayla. Because like I said before, I've had to accept it because that's what the storyline has given me. But there's nothing that can tell me. It's what I believe, that Anthony's child is not Shayla's. After all of those actions that Angelina was doing, unless they have changed the story, which they can, because Auntie Riri is also right with that. When Auntie Riri says, remember it's a skit and them can change it. They can, and they will change the story on you. But because of that little scene and those little moments with Angelina, it has always made me still question with a lot of people, the whole what you call no legality of Anthony being the father's child. Seriously.
I'll be right back.
Just like that, she answers the phone. Who knows if it's Brodie's phone or somebody else's phone? Him supposed to know that leaving the phone on Angelina is something different. But hey, at this point, he has nothing to hide anyways, right? Because him already basically come forward to Angelina. He's been very, very honest with her to tell her that, him have a baby and that's about it. Even though she's been doing her thing too. So it's not like she hasn't been giving out the pum pum. It's not like she has been, what you call it now, Mother Mary the entire time. She not Mother Mary. So, like she's been none, like, where basically wood is out there and she's not getting none. It's not like that's what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all see this. But I'm just wondering, because I want to see what kind of plan she has for Pamela. Meaning, is she going to find a way to get DNA test done? Is she going to find a way to change the DNA test? What is she going to find to do? Because that can tell me everything about the Shayla and Anthony thing. Angelina's at it again. Just when you thought she was over the foolishness, she's back to her same old ways, doing the same old wicked things. Right? Now we know this is not Brodie's kid, by the way. I think someone mentioned that, and I think they mentioned that Pam is not really pregnant. They're just kind of playing around. But I want to see how Angelina handles it. That's all I want to know. What kind of things she can actually do, because that will tell me the thing that she has done with Anthony and Shayla. Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon.